Hello and welcome to this afternoon's live stream. So today's topic is business vulnerability. If your business is vulnerable, then you always attract the wrong people, the wrong leads, the wrong clients. And the key issue is it can be anything, whether you have low cash flow, whether you are having difficulties in closing a deal, then you're going to attract as well the wrong kind of people. So that's the key issue that we all have. So we always have to try to avoid being vulnerable, trying to boost our cash flow but the right way, and getting as well the right kind of clients, because otherwise they're going to eat up our cash flow and damage our business. So that's why it's so important always to see what you can do. Whether it's you do more marketing, you do go and pitch people more, try to set rules, listen as well to what your leads are telling you on the phone. There are sometimes these subtle things that they can be telling you. One of the typical things that I have is, for instance, if somebody is saying to me in a kind of way that they need it very quickly, not urgently, but quickly, then it usually means that they're not going to pay very quickly. They're just going to get your service or your products and not going to pay. So those are one of the typical things that you can do to avoid. Listen to your client, understand what they're actually saying, and have a focus on what is important. Saying that what is important is always at the end, so that we do not feel vulnerable, is cash flow again. So we have to boost what we're doing, seeing that we are improving, and as well seeing how we can improve the way we offer things to somebody. Because the thing is, at the end of the day, if you confuse your leads, they're not going to buy. You have to really get them ready and listening to what you are offering. You have to get them in a way that they're capable of making use of your services and able to buy. Make the closing as easy as possible. Don't overcomplicate things. We all tend to try to overcomplicate because of bad experience. And that's why when we see what is actually possible, we think it must be always the same way. No, it doesn't have to be. Not every client is trying to cheat on us. Not every client is trying to get a cheap deal or trying to take advantage of us. Nevertheless, we always have to be vigilant. We are responsible for our business, and so we have to do it properly. Focus on how you're doing it, improve, and make it even better. But how can I improve my business? It is by understanding what's maybe wrong. The key thing is, when you are sitting in your business and doing it every day, you become blind to the things that you're putting as obstacle out there. The universe sometimes throws at you as well potential leads, even good leads. And what do? You drive them away. You even insult them, or you treat them badly because of some other reason, without even wanting to be evil or obnoxious or anything of that. But you're actually sending them away. So what do we have to do? We need somebody from outside to reflect as well on what we're doing. Understanding what we are doing, because we are not seeing our own flaws over time. We can of course reflect and do video recording and so on, but even then we might not even acknowledge what we're doing is not exactly very customer friendly. We have the difficulty to putting ourselves as well into the position of the client. So as I would say, the client doesn't want to buy the stuff, the client doesn't want to listen to you, then there's maybe a reason, because maybe you are not listening to him or to her. You are supposed to be interested and not interesting. But we tend to talk and talk and talk. And features and benefits and blah, blah, blah. And the client just wants to have it, to buy it, to pay. And he even says to you, how can I buy it? What do I have to do? And you continue on your pitch. Your straight, simple, standard pitch. No. Shorten it and then go and close the client, because he already has helped you to do an assumptive close, and then you can go and close them. And even if you want, you can even add extra things afterwards, so that the person has something to read, giving something to go away with, so that it has the ability. What I used to do in one of my businesses was, before I had customer information pamphlets, which meant when the customer had bought from us a service, he got that pamphlet with him and he could read in time. We were the only one who were offering this kind of service, so they actually got and understood what's happening. That reduces as well the anxiety of the client, and you are able to find an easier way to have a rapport with the client. You can even touch base with the client after a while, keep them updated, and they feel treated well and important. But I'll give you some more and new other ideas and suggestions how you can improve your cash flow by improving your closing, how you deal with clients, and how you deal as well with rejection, clients who are not accepting your offers. Of course, some people sometimes say, yeah, you have to do everything so that they cannot reject, but people always have something else going in their mind, in their life, and they might, due to outside confusion, reject your easy to understand offer. But when you have a phone conversation, you can turn them around, and how that works, I'll tell you another time. See you then.